Gemini Moon is going to have us thinking, talking, communicating, and sharing ideas, but we got to get through the void moon first. Red Robe Astrology for August 16th. Indeed, we're in a long void moon overnight. Taurus moon went into a void last night. It'll end at 9 a.m. precisely this morning, Pacific time, when the moon will move into Gemini. And then it's some of the loveliest lunar aspects we've seen in a while. Now, unfortunately, the backdrop that we're in is pretty intense, so we're not going to necessarily feel the loveliness as if it was in a vacuum. But once we get to Gemini moon, that moon will trine Mars. Lots of energy. Sextile Mercury, good communication. And Mercury's no longer retrograde, and he's slightly moving at this point. There is a semi-square to Venus, which just makes it a real day. Some feelings will be on edge, but mildly. There's a sextile to Saturn and Neptune. A sextile to Saturn gives us sort of pace and steadfastness and responsibility and discipline. Sextile to Neptune brings spiritual connection, intuition, and flow. Those are both sextiles, which means you're going to have to work for it. But if you put in some discipline and spiritual practice today, it'll pay off big dividends. A trine to Pluto brings passion and depth, and a conjunction to Uranus is like the wild card surprise. Anything can happen and probably will. Lovely lunar aspects inside the narratives that you're already in. If you've been in a very emotional place, today should lift that up a little bit and try to have some fun and social connection today, because it's all about that. And if you've gotten this far, I'm going to do a little plugging. I don't usually promote my classes here, but I'm starting a class at the end of the month that I love. It's a shadow work class. It's in my Going Deeper series, where we use myth and fairy tale to do some specific shadow dives. Hansel and Gretel gives us agency and the spiritual center of the disowned witch, and Demeter and Persephone. We get to do a whole thing about agency again and the power of being the queen of the underworld should you go there. At any rate, check out my classes. You can get to where you have to go right up in the top place here. You know what I'm saying? Have at it.